Let me tell y'all, I get compliments on my skin all the time, and I take my skin very seriously. That's why I love using OneSkin. It's very simple to use. I am also a person about aesthetics, and I feel like the packaging is amazing, but what's in the packaging is even better. It goes on so smooth. It makes me feel like I'm really loving on my skin. Support for today's show comes from OneSkin. And if you have sensitive skin, like myself, you're going to want to hear about their scientifically proven topical supplements. Free from over 1,500 chemicals and preservatives that can make red skin, irritated, or itchy, their products are safe for sensitive skin. Excuse me, it can make skin red. I said red skin. Y'all get what I mean. It's just one of the reasons they've earned the Skin Safe seal of approval. Founded by an all-women team of scientists, OneSkin's products are backed by an extensive lab and clinical data to validate their efficacy and safety on all skin types. Not only that, they're the first and only skin longevity company to target cellular senescence. I love these big words, senescence, a key hallmark of aging. Their topical supplements are the easiest way to keep your skin healthy and hydrated without the harsh ingredients or irritation often found in other skincare products. For a limited time, you can try OneSkin for 15% off using the code SK when you check out at oneskin.co. Give your skin the scientifically proven gentle care it deserves with OneSkin. OneSkin is the world's first skin longevity company by focusing on the cellular aspects of aging. OneSkin keeps your skin looking and acting younger for longer. Get started today with 15% off using code SK at oneskin.co. That's 15% off at oneskin.co with code SK. After you purchase, they'll ask where you heard about them. Please support our show and tell them we sent you.
And 5, 4, 3, 2. What up, y'all? Welcome to Here's the Thing. I'm Kevin That
Chick Angel.
Welcome to another podcast episode. Smash that like button, smash that notification button. Banger, banger, banger. On 2024. Yeah.
Happy birthday to Josh, because his birthday will be here before we
shoot again.
Yeah.
Joshy. You're going to be big 31. How do you feel? Born in 1993.
My lower back's tight when I wake up. I got to stretch and roll every morning. I feel 30, man.
You're 30 knocking on the door. Next thing you know, you'll be 32. And after that, 33. Lord willing, creek don't rise.
Mm-hmm. Look at you counting.
You'll see 40.
Okay.
Come on and bless them. Oh, yeah.
Bless him.
Want to let y'all know summer hours officially begin in 2 weeks from now.
Oh.
Actually, yeah, 2 weeks from now, beginning the week of June 24th, there will be one episode of Here's the Thing that is in full behind the paywall for Patreon. We are taking a break. The last week of June, all of July, and honestly, the first 2 weeks of August, because I'm taking my family out of the country for a week to celebrate my son's graduation and birthday.
What are you guys doing?
When does he graduate?
He graduates next week, Wednesday.
Okay, so Keb, okay?
I've just accepted this.
You have
life.
to.
I've just accepted this truth.
He's driving out of your life, man.
He's driving. He's editing. He's been editing. I saw this on the internet clips for me.
Good.
He said he'll start doing socials for Kevin on Stage Studios. He wants to work in the family business.
This is what you call family business.
Family business, baby. If we were selling drugs, you better be selling the dime bags.
It would only be better if y'all were selling drugs.
But
this is a good second.
I think
got a good eye for comedy.
I think editing's a better choice than selling drugs.
I don't know.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you know.
Has your family ever
cutting
sold
cocaine
drugs?
is just editing down. You're just cutting crack is just editing.
But it's also more exciting.
Yeah.
You're losing weight, Kevin. Congratulations.
No, man, I'm still the same.
You're fitting that New York kit.
Look at you. You're looking like this. Look like you got on a waist cincher,
there
nigga.
There he is.
Look at you.
There he is.
Hey.
Kev, what size?
Look at you, matchy mixing.
Hulu gave me these Jordans.
First of all,
I'd never wear them.
nigga, this is like a first day of school outfit. That's how clean y'all.
Shout out to the Onyx Collective.
Onyx Collective, nigga.
Proud sponsor.
Nigga right then, but
come on, man.
Maybe not right then.
I thought I would never wear them because I don't really keep the minty fresh green. But then, shout out to New York, New Jersey, Gotham FC. My boy Aaron West sent me this jersey.
And it matches.
I just had the J's. I said, man, let's put it together. Looking like a nigga with Andes in his pocket, cuz. Mint chocolate chip on you, hoes.
Mint chocolate.
We got to stop that so we can post the Hulu clips, man.
Hulu, nigga.
You see?
It's authentic.
Church announcement for Angel, because if I don't get it in, Kevin will start the podcast. We just started fulfillment on the pre-ordered Friend of the Pod shirts. So just know yours is coming this week. I started My House Looks Like a Workshop because I am fulfilling. So I want you to know when you get your shirt, I put it in the envelope. I put
Herself with her black hands.
I put the sticker on there. I'm the one responding to your emails. So get ready. Your shirts are coming and they look great.
Also, I want to say quickly, some people in the Patreon were like, did Kev do the Zimpy shots? Ain't no Zimp.
No, he's using the other shots. What do they call?
I met somebody last week and they did the Zempi.
I no disrespect to Zimp.
They lost 60 in 3 months. I was like, Jesus.
Yeah.
Dang, that's a lot.
That's scary.
No disrespect to the Zimpy shots. I've been taking my butt to the gym and I've been walking 5 miles a day. Since April 29th, I've worked out every single day.
I can believe, listen.
I've not traveled once. Also, I'm itchy. I realized I'm almost addicted to travel. Or you're not addicted. I travel so much that
you're like, where's
staying
the
home for
plane?
6 weeks feels. I haven't been to airports.
There's so much more stuff that I could be doing at the house, knowing that I'm not home now. I'm like, I could be working on
I found a new closet in my house because I was like, what's this?
Did you really? That's wealth.
That's the broom.
That's got nothing to do with being home.
Yes.
No zipping. You
Listen,
stop
Kevin
trying to take credit for my hard work.
Kevin called me yesterday and I said in the morning, I said, are you at a club? Because I could hear dunk, dunk, dunk. But it was a workout class happening in his background.
Yeah.
At the gym.
They was going hard.
Yeah, I said, are you in a club? I was like, why is it that crunk at 7 a.m. wherever the hell you are? But you're working out.
Working out and walking, man, and eating less and going to bed hungry. Also, shout out Angel Reese. I got her jersey as well. That one actually might fit. I got a 2X because we learned from Malaysia Wiley.
Oh, also, I just want to shake my music video directed by Josh Egan's.
Yours truly.
Song by That Chick Angel, The Raptress, coming out June 13th.
Oh, we got a date.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
So make sure you're tuning in and stream it and shake your tail.
Shake your tail feather. All right. We want to start this off with this documentary that we watched on TikTok that Angel started. It's called Dancing with the Devil.
I watched the whole thing.
It's about a TikTok, I guess it was a management company called 7M.
In the church, Shekinah.
And in the church, Shekinah. Now, Shekinah in the black church, Shekinah Glory, they're famous. What's Shekinah Glory song, Angel? Isn't that Praise is What I Do? Praise is what I do. No. What are they known for?
I remember Shekinah.
Yes. Will my heart be still and say yes? It's this. It's this. Say yes.
Sing.
Hush, Kevin.
Sing.
This is Shekinah Glory.
Oh.
Song is 9 minutes long, girl.
I told you to say yes. Yes, that song is forever. Yes.
All right, we don't have 9 minutes.
No, we're not
anyway,
doing it.
So I'm watching the documentary, and I ain't gonna hold y'all because it was TikTok dance group, and because of the poster, I said, "Oh, this ain't finna be no black folks all up and through this."
No.
When I tell you, black folks was down to the TikTok cult.
Yeah.
It was an Asian man who was a pastor.
An Asian pastor.
He said, "Y'all better dance for Jesus, or you
Korean.
dance for nobody."
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
He said, dance for me. He didn't say nothing about dance for
He did say dance for me. Now, Angel. I didn't know this. And I was looking through the Patreon for topics. Okay. I watched about an episode and a half, and then I was dancing with the Sandman. And I went on to bed. I didn't see all three. I probably watched an episode in a quarter, a little more when they dug deeper into the pastor and realized this wasn't even his first cult.
Oh no, he
been culting since the beginning.
Shekinah been around for a minute.
Shekinah been big culty. So I'm looking at the Patreon and they like Angel dance with them.
I danced.
Is that the video?
These are the people. Yeah.
Josh,
me.
please post this on the overlay. Send it to. Is that a screenshot?
That was the screenshot, but this is the video of me dancing with
not
them.
that old either.
No,
The
the
video.
documentary Angel was in the edit bay with them. Why didn't you let them out? Let that white woman out of that cult. You knew she was
this
in.
video less than 2 months ago.
I watched it because that dance. I don't want to admit I have tried to do that dance and I haven't. Show us this through the door.
There
There it is.
Oh, that looks
Kevin, you got it.
Yeah.
That's so dumb. I deleted. There's so many drafts in my talk right now. Immediately, like you
Somebody
look
clip it.
stupid.
There it is.
But anyway,
They tried
Angel
to convert
went
me.
in
They
there.
said, Come on. Yeah.
They cropped that
Come on,
shit.
come on, come on. Come on,
They
come on,
want
come on.
this shit. This is how they get people. They go. I'm not gonna put your heart back if you don't come in. Now you're gonna come with us now.
I'm in the cold. I'm in the cold.
And you know how much you like dancing. I'm surprised they didn't get you.
Nigga, I'd be Big Colty McGee up in there. No, the way would have got me out is when they started taking that money.
Oh, man.
So if y'all haven't watched the documentary.
Tell them, Angel.
So 7M is a management company that spawned out of a Bible study group with a bunch of the dancers. The dancers started going to this Bible study because one of the dancers was using this videographer to film all of his videos. That videographer, his father, is a pastor.
Yep.
So they all started going to the pastor's Bible study. When he saw all of these dancers, he was like, I can help y'all get more money. Mm-hmm. He started a management group called 7M. And the way it works is that once he would get them brand deals, and he was getting them good brand deals,
Yeah.
excuse me, he would take 20%, which is not unheard of. A lot of
A little high, but not unheard of.
not unheard of, especially in non-unionized platforms.
Management
20%
companies,
is typically what they take. Then, because they now are members of his church through Bible study, they give 10 for offering, 10 for tithe.
Hold on, 10% for offering?
You heard what I said. And then 10% for something called man of God. That goes directly.
That's the man of God.
That goes directly to
Give
the
it
pastor.
directly to the man of God.
Man of God.
So wait, that's 50%.
We're not done. Don't forget taxes come out. That's 30%. So now how much is gone?
80% of the 30 of the 30.
80% is gone.
Dang. That
So
means
they
if
have
they made $30,000, they go home with 6.
6,000. Yeah.
And the church, through one way or another, the church and the government done took
So
the 24.
church itself, the church or the pastor, he's benefiting off of about 50% of the check, because 20%, because he owns the management company.
That's wild.
And then the tithe and the offering also going into the church, and then the man of God is going to him as well. That is 50% of their check. He is
Offering
getting.
is usually the free will. The tithe is the 10. And the
But-
man of God, it should be of your own free will. The tithe, the only thing that had
10,
a number
10,
attached.
and 10, nigga. You over here making up
10,
rules.
10, 10s across the board.
Come
Nigga, what I
on.
said. Dance, boy.
Yes. And his big premise was you have to die to your family, is what he told them. Die to your family so that you can be reborn and help them get saved.
And literally died.
And
like
cut them off.
They was blocking their family members on social media. They were changing their phone numbers or getting rid of their phone totally. The white mom and dad of the girl you didn't get out of the cult, Miranda, you ever seen them TikToks where the person like looks in your background to find where you live and all that stuff, like checks the mountains and stuff? They did that to go and find their daughter. The girl is dancing in the street. It was so unbelievable.
Yeah.
That her and was it Reno maybe? Reno was another. I think they saw him and her
Yes, they saw
literally
Reno.
in the street performing a TikTok or shooting a TikTok.
Yeah.
And went to the house and like, girl, get out of this cult. And she was like, no. And she in there today.
Still in there. Now, mind you, when I met them back April 12th, okay? I met them at the winery. I had had a couple of drinks already.
That's why you couldn't get them out.
That's why my discernment was off.
Because you'd be like, you and that coach, you'd be like, yeah, get me out, Angel. But you was like, y'all want to do a dance?
That's exactly what it was.
That's why you're supposed to be sober and vigilant, Angel.
I wasn't. Okay, I wasn't. I would tell you, I was sitting there. This was at a school event. The school event is over. We still drinking. Okay.
Yeah.
And because I'm friends with the owner of the winery, so I see them come up. The white girl Miranda and her husband James, he's the one who got everybody in the cult. And she's doing like a TikTok, like showing off my outfit. Let me twirl. I'm cute. And I said, hey, this is literally me. Hey, y'all too. I love y'all. I love what you do. I've been watching y'all since the pandemic. And they were like, oh my God. Oh my God, thank you. And then my friends who are also drunk, they're like, she's the margarita lady. Give me one margarita. I'm open. This is them. I was like, I am.
Open my legs.
I said, I want to do a dance with y'all before you go.
Why are you using this voice?
Because that's how I was talking. I want to do a dance.
Why are you talking to Patti LaBelle opening a concert?
Absolutely.
Cleveland, you look beautiful tonight.
You look beautiful tonight. Can we do a dance?
Angel.
They couldn't resist. That's what that voice make you want to comply.
Yeah. They were like, oh, of
You look
course.
beautiful tonight. Can we do that?
Can we do that? They were like, yes, we can do it. I said, I'll get you before I leave.
Oh, that's how you get them.
Uh-huh.
Set them up. Now I got to go be Angel LaBelle.
Yeah.
I got to get a couple more drinks and I'm going to come back to you.
Coming back to you.
Where are my background dancers?
So they go and they're having their drinks. The mama's there, the grandma's there, the daddy's there.
The family?
Yes, the people who did the documentary and the sister.
Was they filming?
No.
Because the documentary is the most recent.
It is very recent.
It had stuff from yesterday. When I was watching it, they was
Listen, I
like,
know. They got stuff from today
It's
in
still,
there.
it's good. You seen Caitlin Clark? I said, what the have to do with this?
Wait a minute.
Why you know my name on the
They
documentary?
were like, in the presidential election results are.
Yes, we are still filming this right now. This is actually a YouTube link. We just switched out.
Yes.
It was so recent.
Everything, but I was like,
People ain't even all out the call yet. They was like, turn the documentary in.
Them
Everybody's
babies
not
is still in there.
They in there right now dancing in Santa Monica.
still in that thing. So sure enough, I went over there. I said, hi, I'm here. They were like, okay, yeah. I said, they were like, what type of dance you want to do? I said, well, I like y'all staying alive, but I don't know all the choreography because they do staying alive a lot. And it's
The
a
Bee
lot
Gees?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because what I found out from the documentary is that the pastor always has them do old songs for their TikToks.
Really?
He's the reason why a lot of times they're in suits and really nice dresses. That was his idea.
So he's a good manager, actually.
He actually is the reason why they blew up.
And he's a good pastor for the monetary.
Yeah. And so, sure enough, I said, what if we do the
I love how I don't even know who made that song nor the name of the song, but that is how you tell me what the song. Because you got to do it. I think it's South African, if I'm not mistaken. Please don't be upset with me.
The song is about not having any money and gambling it all the way. All the way.
That's what the hum dum dum da da dum.
And I told them that too. They were like, "Oh God!" I was like,
"Look," and God was trying to tell you something.
I was drunk,
and you were still connected.
Let me tell you something. And when I tell you, I really thought I was doing something. That's how drunk I was. If you watch the video, this dumb old bitch, this one right here that's talking to y'all, bit her lip.
Did you?
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I was like, I quite literally was like, I was like,
Oh, you were killing Angel.
No, you was in the Angel. You better drop it and bite it.
I went back and sobered up and looked at that footage and said, what?
If you ever bite your lip on purpose and not pay, you know you was killing in your
I was
mind.
like, oh yeah. Meanwhile, white girl eating us both up. Eating both up the Negroes in the video. She tearing us up. But they were super duper nice. If my discernment had been on, I would have been like, the Lord wants me to tell you something. Get out there! Get out! That's how I would have did it. I would have did it so nicely. I would have been like, thank y'all so much. It was so great. You know what? The Lord put something on my heart. Get out! That's what I would have did. Oh my goodness, it's getting so warm and I love it. Okay, warmer, sunnier days are calling. Fuel up for them with Factor's no prep, no mess meals. Meet your wellness goals in time for summer thanks to the menu of chef-crafted meals with options like Calorie Smart, Protein Plus, and Keto. Factor's fresh, never frozen meals are dietitian approved and ready to eat in just 2 minutes. So no matter how busy you are, you'll always have time to enjoy nutritious, great tasting meals. Make today the day you kickstart a new healthy routine. What are you waiting for? With 35 different meals and more than 60 add-ons to choose from every week, you'll always have new flavors to explore. Crush your wellness goals this May with the dietitian approved meals and ingredients that you can trust. Make your day delicious from breakfast to dessert. Stay fueled with easy, nutritious options. Treat yourself to restaurant quality meals that feature premium ingredients like filet mignon, shrimp, and blackened salmon. Keep kitchen time to a minimum. Factor's real meals are ready in 2 minutes. No shopping, prepping, cooking, or cleaning up. Enjoy effortless support for your lifestyle. Choose from 6 menu preferences to help you manage calories, maximize protein intake, avoid meat, or simply eat well balanced. Head to factormeals.com/SK50 and use code SK50 to get 50% off your first box. plus 20% off your next month. That's code SK50, at factormeals.com/SK50 to get 50% off your first box plus 20% off your next month while your subscription is active.
This is what you should have played for them, Angel. Because they got them shackled.
Yeah.
You should have told y'all need to dash to this so it can go in your mind and y'all can get the shackles.
I just want to praise the Lord.
That's where y'all is dancing wrong.
Yeah.
Because in the corners of their mind, they just can't seem to find
the reason to believe so I can break free.
You know, Angel be crying to these songs.
You know I do. Down for so long.
They've been down dancing for so long.
But as I lift my hands,
that I can
praise him through
and then
my
you
circumstance. They
could have hit it on the shackles.
That's what
they could have hit on the shum-dum sheetado and mixed it up.
And mixed it.
Lone amorphous.
Yeah.
Get that shackles and then get that shum-dum sheetado.
Yeah.
And then come out from amongst them.
We gotta change it to ha shandi yarabo. Sing dan jun sharaba. Hit it. Han yu sheng sharado. Yeah.
That girl's parents went down there. Now let me tell you something. Gentle parenting is a newer parenting term that people often use as a joke to say they let them kids do anything.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Them parents went down there and told that girl, come out of that cold. And that girl said, if you don't stop talking about this, I won't talk to you no more. And I'm going to be in it. And that mom said, well, I mean,
we'll take what we can get.
I sat up in my bed. I said, I'm gonna be using my dash drink. Get your butt in this car.
Right.
What is you talking about? Get your behind in this car. What is you dancing for? 50%, nigga. Even the black church ain't taking that. First fruit building fund, nigga. How you living off the 20? Nigga, the black church. Now we gonna hit you with the 10, and we gonna guilt you to a good offering.
Yeah.
Pastor's first fruit, that ain't even every Sunday. Yeah. We gonna run the offering back, but nigga, take it and then managing you?
And
excessive.
They would give them allowance pretty much. The church.
Yes.
Would put the money in their account and then basically take it all out. First of all, because I watched the whole 3-part series.
Tell me what happened, Angel.
Apparently, this pastor, he had a church, well, the church is still around, Shekinah, that has taken back to the 2000s, right? And this is when it was still kind of like a regular church, but it's a Korean man that you could tell is very heavily influenced by black churches, the way he preaches and everything.
I said, now you went sat under Blake. You went under Blake, or you went to Noel Jones Church. He said, I'm going to go. And Shekinah, you heard that song? He said, I'm going to start my own.
Yeah, he was like, oh, this is nice. Charismatic. I love it. So originally it was just all Korean members, right? And then it started to turn culty when they started buying property and putting their members in the houses. And they would choose which members would stay where.
And tell them about the job where they had them working, and then they was taking their whole check.
That's what they were doing.
And giving you $100 or $200.
You had to live off of that.
The cold dancing boys, at least you was getting bigger bread. They was taking the girl's checkbook and giving her $200 and going to Home Depot. They was paying your bills with her check.
Yes,
telling her where to live, and they took advantage of them poor babies whose parents, her mom was on was an alcoholic,
and her big sister joined too and didn't leave.
And then the daddy was gone.
Then he started sexually assaulting the women. He was like, just like King David, I can have concubines. I want you to give me massages while I'm naked, basically. Then he tried to get one of the girls. He called her and he was like, I want you to sleep with one of the other members. She said she called her black friend Marquise and was like, come get me today.
Marquise was in Dear White People.
Yes, he's an actor.
These is regular people of today.
He had to save his Asian friend from a cult.
Angel, I saw that. I said, I know this man has been, and I look up on my, I'll be Googling.
Oh yeah, you got to.
I said, Marquise, you've been on TV good. But one day he wasn't on set. He was driving down to get his homegirl up out the call. With the bat.
He said, I'm going to have to use this bat. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to get her up out of here. So the pastor's vision, according to this documentary, is always to be famous, for their names to be famous. So he tried to make stars out of the Korean folk. They just don't be hitting over here.
They didn't have it. You got to go to K-pop if you want stars.
Exactly. So once he got these little dancers, he was like, here's our end. He got them major commercials, big brand deals. Like these people was doing some things. And he was like,
Because this is when TikTok was super dance. I mean, it is still heavily dance centric, but there was a time for like a year, the dancers, when Charlie D'Amelio was rising, whatever her sister's name is, I don't know. I don't be having that many white people memorized. But it was dance related. Now they don't flip that into shoes and reality TV and all this and that there, but they got started on dance.
Truly.
Yeah, Super Bowl commercial recently.
Yeah, I'm telling you, this man, he's actually a great manager. He's just a terrible person.
It's the pastor part and the humanity part.
Period. Because I've truly followed all of these people from the start of the pandemic without knowing. Like that's the reason why I yelled at them. Hey, I love what you all do, and I want to dance with you.
I want you to stop and continue to slide into that voice when you are calling people from afar.
I will.
I don't know why it is so. Like, I want you to have that Vegas residency.
I want it too.
Cigar smoke. I want you to allow Vegas to have cigar smoke back in.
I can't wait till I can say, "How y'all feeling tonight?"
You gotta come out with
lovely.
big robe, gold.
My God. Yes.
And I'm talking about gaudy everywhere. Yes. Grand piano.
My whole body will be covered in sequins and rhinestones. I want it for myself. I don't care if nobody else wants it, and I will do it rapping. Coming out like that should say, "How y'all feeling tonight? How many of y'all had a margarita or two? Sing it with me. Give me a Rita."
That's how you did that Piedmont Park show.
Going out with my baby and I'm trying to get big.
I remember DMing you and Angel said, "You can't get that church out of you. I can't hear you.
I can't hear you. Atlanta, the gays, where are you? Do a pirouette for me."
Slid right.
Lord have mercy, I'm way too old.
Oh my God.
But truly, it is a sad, sad tale. It was so unfortunate. For the people who did get out, you could just see how heartbroken they were. The one black dude, he was like, I am so embarrassed that I allowed myself to be a part of this.
Now listen, black folks, we've been in cults.
Hell yeah.
I had forgotten this because I made a video about this TikTok dance cult because I thought we for sure wasn't in that documentary. I was surprised we was in the Twin Flames. I said, this is some what? A nigga? Mm-hmm. I thought it was a white one because it wasn't church. Mm-hmm. But then I saw that 7 when they went to that church. I said, you're going to get them black folks turned around because that fear of hell, he got you. But all the way back to Jonestown.
Oh, yeah. They were out there they did out there in the village. Yeah.
Drinking Kool-Aid. No hyperbole. Literally.
We are in current day culture. You know when your pastor tell you can't move, that let you know.
What actually qualifies for, when does it go from group to cult? What's the line?
In my opinion.
In your opinion. No,
the two things that make me go, oh, this is a little culty. Culty. Is when a pastor feels the need to give you permission to move or to move on with your life, or feels as though like they can cast judgment on you if you decide to move away.
Yep.
The biggest thing for this anytime someone asks me to remove myself from people that I love.
Yep. The isolation aspect of it.
Yes, that is a clear-cut sign. You don't get to tell me I need to cut people off. I get to tell me.
Yes.
I get to cut. So I feel like anytime a pastor feels the need to tell you, if you say, well, we're moving to such and such, and they're like, the Lord didn't say that.
God did not
cult, because God
through
talks.
God, he told me can't. I need you for the children's church.
No. Cult. And then if you say, you really need to, they're people, they're your family.
Yeah.
They're just too toxic for you. Cult. That's cult.
Me. This is the definition. A system of religious veneration and devotion directed toward a particular figure or object.
And that's that other part.
Relatively small group of people having religious beliefs, or practices regarded by others as strange or sinister. Could be a misplaced or excessive admiration of a particular person or thing.
That's that other part.
And the Wikipedia, which is obviously correct because it's Wikipedia. A cult is a group which is typically led by a charismatic and self-appointed leader who tightly controls its members, requiring unwavering devotion to a set of beliefs and practices which are considered deviant. Now, that dancing wasn't really considered deviant, but them practices of taking your bread.
And then him making you massage him nakedly.
Yeah,
While he's
nakedly.
nakedly. The other part, whenever I see, I'm all for appreciating the person that is donating their time for your spiritual well-being.
The man of God.
I love that. But when there is a aggressive, you don't say anything about my pastor. You don't even look at him a certain way. There's actually a cult that's in Simi Valley right now.
Wait, which one? No.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, fully.
Turn the mics off and turn it towards Josh.
Hold on.
Okay, that is what I thought.
I was like, there are several the cults is here. Now, LA is a great breeding ground for cults because people, let me tell you why.
Well, you got the isolation because you usually left your family.
Not only that, people need hope. Because this place dashes your dreams and makes you feel like you are worthless.
Yes.
You go to a place that says you are valuable.
Yes.
And you're valuable to me specifically.
Yes.
And other people don't understand that.
Yes.
You'll be like, you get me.
And my dreams, them shirts didn't sell. I'm just lucky nobody called me in. Because if they would have hit me and been like, hey, what happened to all them shirts? That said dreams don't die.
Hold on, take it back. Go ahead.
If they would have talked to me when that dreams don't die shirts did not go,
You'd be culty man.
I was desolate.
Oh, I bet.
I was desperate. I was talking to somebody in the DMs yesterday. I'm not going to spoil it yet because she's working on a project. But she said, I'm a black, because I made that video. She said, I'm a black person who grew up in a cult and obviously didn't know it, was raised in it. And she's coming out with like a series about it.
Oh, I wonder if it's the one that my girlfriend was in. I had a friend. I'm dead serious. She's finally gotten to the point that she knows it. But I remember going with her so she invited me. We met in college. She invited me to their service. It's not called service, it's like called class. And it's some Christian fundamentals, but it's very weird. Like instead of just moving on to the next part of the service, they ring a bell. Ding. Like a classroom bell.
Really?
Instead of saying Jesus, which is fine, they say Yahshua. So they would say, I'd rather have Yahshua.
That don't go though.
I know.
It's
exactly.
2 syllables. You gotta start it earlier, end it later.
So I went and I was like, okay, this is interesting. And I said, okay, can you come to church with me one day?
I can't go.
Exactly.
Listen, my mama was like that. I'm not saying we was culty, but every other church outside of our district, if you weren't Pentecostal, apostolic, and of our like district, you would not say. I wouldn't say it was a cult, but we could not go. Kojic people, Montague, Capulet, Romeo, Juliet. I remember when me and Melissa were buying a house, one of the church members was like, did you ask the pastor's permission? I was like,
Do you see? That's what I'm saying.
for what? They're like, to buy your house. Did you run it by him? I said, run it for my
Cult.
mortgage?
Cult.
I need to buy this house because my apartment, the funniest thing about it, I really do thank God that Melissa and I bought a house at a time where you could get 0% down, first time home buyers, because otherwise
I would never be in the home market.
there was no way
Right.
we were going to come up with a down payment. But I remember being like, is the church, is he going to put the more, like, it was so...
It's crazy.
So, I'm trying to find the right word for it. It was such a wild, maybe not even wild. It was such a crazy suggestion for me to like, now, be that as it may, a lot of times them people, the pastor you got to run it by them. They tell you what you can and can't do in the bedroom. The pastor don't do it with his wife.
He does it with his mistress.
If he don't do it with his wife, people will be like, well, pastor said, you know,
Absolutely not.
only
Cult.
missionary. I said, missionaries for spreading the good news. I'm spreading the good legs.
Okay.
Hey, man, I'm
Whatever
going to get up
position
there
I
and
can get in.
I'm going to lick that. I don't care what you said. My Bible says, oh, taste and see. It didn't specify.
It didn't specify. I'm going to taste and see.
It rewards curiosity. I'm going to use it out of context. If you're going to use it out of context, all I heard, marriage better than 5. I said it first. You're gaslighting me.
You're gaslighting me. You're gaslighting me.
You said marriage better than 5. I already said marriage on the file. I already said it.
You're gaslighting me. Yeah, I want to say I went to a camp. It was a Governor Scholars in Kentucky. And so they would let us go to church on Sundays, and we could go to whatever church. They would just drop us off. That's when I started going to everybody's church. I said, let me just see what's going on up in. Let me see what's happening everywhere.
See how y'all do y'all stuff.
I'm serious. I was like, what y'all do over here in this place over here? So I had never been under the guise of I needed permission from someone outside of like my mother to go somewhere. So when I hear like, oh no, I can't go to I can't, and I'm like, if your beliefs are strong, what you think gonna happen if you come to my church? What do you think?
Oh, they gonna get on you. That your church stuff gonna get on me and make me question my church.
I guess so, because that's what I would always do. That would get the Latter-day Saints off of the porch. They'd be like, we would love to invite you to a service. I'd be like, I would love to come. And then if you wouldn't mind returning the favor and coming to church with me, and they'd be like,
no, yours
they'd
is
be
bad.
like, okay, all right.
And you got to come to mine first.
Yeah. But once I would put that on the table, they'd stop coming around to talk. I'd be like, why can't we share? Why can't we? But anyways, yeah, there's a lot of the I'm not going to name all of them because some people might feel some type of way. But out here in LA, there are a lot of this is just a breeding ground for you to get caught up in places that manipulate Christian viewpoints and skew it in a way that I'm like, where the hell did you what scripture did you get that from? In order to prey on people who are just looking for value, looking for a place to fit in. And then there's some people who don't skew the word of God at all, and they're still a cult as well.
Well, you're in the cult already. You went and got one in college, and you never came out. You haven't renounced nor denounced. So,
you talking about Delta?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You went and got in there early.
Oh, hell. Oh, hell.
All right, moving on. I want to make sure we talk about this because I don't know if y'all have been seeing. Jennifer Lopez has a movie with Sterling K. Brown and your boy from oh my God, the 10 Rings movie, Simu Liu. Okay, it's called Atlas. They have been on a press tour. I'm trying to find my link.
And he has been
Sterling K. Brown. Something has happened, Angel, between Sterling K. Brown and Jennifer. I'm about to say Lewis because you've been doing that voice. Let me play you the one that I have watched every clip of this, these interactions. Let me find you my favorite, though. It's when Sterling K. Brown says to Jennifer Lopez, oh, you're Puerto Rican. Get out of here. Let me see if I can find it. Where is it? I hate when I delete my videos. Okay, here it is.
Yeah.
Comfort meal.
Go to comfort meal.
Yeah.
It could be. I grew up. I'm Puerto Rican, so I like rice and beans.
Are you Puerto Rican?
And yes, I am. Rice and beans and like chicken and stuff like that.
Frijoles, pollo. Me gusta. French toast. There's a bread pudding French toast. Nice. Mm-hmm. Shit, it's hard.
The dude telling J-Lo, you're Puerto Rican? Get out of here. And while she's talking, arroz, frijoles. Why are you like, just...
What is he doing?
It was so, it'd be like Angel saying, well, you know, I have black skin. I don't know. It's so much a part of J-Lo.
Yes, right.
For him to be like, what? Angel, you have red hair? Get out of here.
It's a roar. It's red.
Frijoles, there's a French toast. It's really hard. What happened? Because there's like all kinds of...
was like,
just little shady
morning
moments.
Routine. And she was like, I usually have he said an enema.
Oh, I didn't even see that one.
Yes, she was like, what?
There's one
like,
where he does he speaks Spanish. Mm-hmm. J-Lo is searching for a Spanish word. Let me see.
I've tried to slow down
This
more
is another one. The
and
same
be
one I was
whole
looking for.
more. That's the truth.
It's Spanish rice.
You said, what has really sparked that creativity for you? I mean, for me, it's just about doing things that are really exciting to me, doing things that inspire me, not doing just everything. I think that's what I used to do a lot of. It was like, oh, this
This is
thing.
you pared down.
This is actually me pared down. I know that sounds crazy.
You a hustler, baby.
That's,
I just want you to know.
Any of them by themselves don't seem like a thing. But this is the Spanish one
the future.
where she's struggling and he
There's
comes
a
in with the
lot of
Spanish.
movies predicting the future. And they were right. So what is the future of us and AI?
I mean, listen, I think AI is going to be a part of our lives, for certain. And I think it will be for better and for worse. I think we want to try to mitigate the worst and amplify the better. That's what I'm hopeful for.
Sí, es una pregunta muy
¡Páralo!
bien.
¡Tú no hablas español también! ¡Ay, David!
Y yo pienso que...
Speaks better Spanish than I do.
That's it.
Oh my God, I'm always being shamed for my
Oh, no,
Spanish
you-
all the time. They make me so panicked to talk in Spanish.
I've reached the end of my runway.
Esa película hace un buen trabajo en como how would you say depict, like to
Mostrar?
mostrar
To show?
Sterling.
And the lady was just like, Stanley!
She's like,
Said
negro.
one word.
Hablas español?
Move, J-Lo!
Yeah.
Stanley!
Oh, yeah. She was
Mostrar,
like-
he was like, to demonstrate. You feel me?
The show?
I feel like she's not catching it though.
No.
Good black shade feels like a compliment.
Because she's
Feels
catching those dollars. So she doesn't really care. Throw the shade. I'm number one on this call sheet. I made the money. They came to see me.
Listen, they'll stand in line for the next bus.
Okay.
I'm the talent.
I'm the talent.
She did have to cancel that tour though.
That's what I heard. I didn't even know she was on tour. So there we have it.
Listen, she had like 20 plus dates on sale. Apparently Bad Bunny had to go into a lower venues. This is a Black Keys or White Keys?
Oh, I don't know.
So I was listening to the radio this morning, 94.7 The Wave, the hits from today and yesterday. They said the combination of too many acts on the road and ticket prices being too high. I can tell y'all, and Angel can tell y'all too. Let me tell you what, the artist has so many fees to pay.
Oh my God.
The Live Nation deals, and me and Angel are just at like, we rarely have had any of the Here's the Thing tour. There was not many tickets above $100.
Right.
The amount in fees that you have to pay straight up,
Yeah.
regardless of how much you pay, are asinine.
When I saw, so just FYI, here's the thing, Tor. My biggest goal was to learn. This is what I told Kev when he was like, okay, you want to do the tour? Let's do the tour. What are you trying to do? I said, my biggest thing, I want to make money, but for real, I just really want to learn on the backside because I be flying blind a lot of the time. So they shared with me pretty much every venue contract. And then when we would close out, and I'd be like, who is this person? Why they getting so much money? They getting more money than we getting at the end of the day.
And the thing about Live Nation, the part that makes it hard, they own the venues. They own so many of the venues. Like once you go out of comedy club, at least for us, but the music venues, they even own more. At least we have the opportunity to go into comedy clubs, which, believe it or not, have much better deals for the artists, but much more work. It's not negotiable how many workers you have. Every Angel and Josh can tell you, every city we went to, there's people backstage who never look up from their phone.
This was their job.
Period.
This was their job.
Union
Means you can't fire them. You can't cut their job out.
Oh, you can't go on stage right now. It's black.
It's a dark hour. There are people who did work, the sound guy, the lighting guy, but there's a lot of people who, and Angel and I, and even the Ball brothers, we don't have really labor-intensive shows.
Not at all.
So it was really a lot of people not doing anything.
They literally didn't. Some of those people didn't start working until it was time to tear down the show.
Absolutely.
And there was like, and if you came to our show, you saw there was a little platform for the drums.
Baby platform for the drum. They take all the money in concessions, all that alcohol, drinks, parking. Then they take a percentage of your merch even if you don't use their people to sell it. And it's like between 20 and 30% of your merch.
You talk about give me heartburn. It's the thought that you want to charge me to sell this merchandise here when it makes me want to be like, I'll sell it outside up the street.
That's what they tell you. If you don't want to pay a percentage to the venue, they tell you that Greg was telling me at the beginning, he said, Kev, they said, if you don't want to pay this, it's not negotiable, 20 or 30%, whatever. If you don't want to pay, you have to sell your stuff outside.
If I thought I could have gotten away, I would have sold that crap outside. Well, me and Marcus Store, we avoided that 20% fee every time.
How?
We just didn't pay it.
Oh.
They would be like, they wouldn't ask us afterwards and we wouldn't bring it up. We would just be like, oh, okay.
Merch? Y'all was deeper. What merch?
What merch you talking about? Nigga, them people, they already had them shirts. We just took them to Fluff and Fold and they were picking them up from us.
Oh, y'all didn't know we want a laundry service as part of our podcast tour.
Yes.
People can bring us one shirt and we would wash it and hand it back to them.
Well, we said this is a specific shirt that they get to. They were like, what about the flask and the shakers? They're alcoholics. I don't know what to tell you.
It's a meeting.
But yeah, no, they charge so many fees. So I can understand why. I mean, and also I think we really, really outside. I think we're more outside than what we ever have been in life just because of the pandemic.
Oh, yeah.
So people are more willing to they're like, no, I want to go to these shows. I want to go to these performances. But eventually, people can't go to all of them.
The money run out.
Yeah, they just can't. I mean, I went to a lot of concerts last year, surprisingly, more concerts than I've ever been in my entire life. I went last year.
Yeah, me too. I was going crazy.
It was insane.
I had a great time.
Absolutely an amazing
But there's
time.
also, it feels like more tours than I can remember happening at once.
Because we're outside.
It's like, y'all remember 2020, people who wasn't even touring like that. Missy's on tour.
I know, and I want to see it. Missy, Busta, and Sierra.
I was so glad. First of all, when did you get that accent?
Sierra.
We saw her at Essence last year.
So good, Missy was.
Was that last year?
Yeah.
She had an amazing... You know what's crazy about Missy? What I think I love about her? Her music and video stuff still seems futuristic.
Yes.
We'll never 20
catch
years
up.
20 years from when it was dropping. 15, 20 years.
We'll never catch up to where
How you still in the future?
Because that's how far ahead she is.
That's how far ahead she is.
Because she's in year film flipping and yeah, come on. When we start talking like that, that's when that's when we gonna be where her videos were shot.
We must update y'all also. I believe we covered this in a bonus. The guy who was driving with a suspended license.
Oh, bless his heart. They did him dirty.
Plot twist.
That's why he was so confused.
That's why he was so confused. Apparently his license, shout out to Patreon, because I never saw this on the timeline. The jokes flew far and wide, but the correction didn't. Y'all, what's his name? People had put in the Patreon, but I didn't get that.
Lawrence, let's say that. Colin.
No, Corey. Is it Corey Hawkins?
Calendro. Caramello.
Mr. Harris. Was it Corey Harris?
Corey Harris.
Chocolate
Corey
Harris.
Corey Harris apparently did what he was supposed to do to get his license unsuspended. And then a friend of the court or court clerk. I don't know what friend of the court.
It's an actual title. Friend of the court.
What is that?
A friend of the court.
What do they do? Are they like a?
I think there's certain things that they make sure they send in because it was a request that was supposed to be sent in to the court because I guess whatever amount of time that his license was supposed to be suspended had passed, and so they were supposed to send in the request for his license to be reinstated, but they never did.
And okay, so because of the court's mistake or the friend of the court, not a friend of Mr. Harris, he spent 2 days in jail.
I know that sucks.
That's terrible.
That really does suck.
It's wild.
And it also sucks that his attorney did not catch that.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, your license should have been reinstated.
And from the clip we saw, he didn't even say, like, if that clip ended with him being like, actually, I paid my whatever he did fee. I did what I was supposed to do. That should not be suspended. But the way the clip ended with him being like, oh my God, it looked like he was caught.
No, it looked like he was fully unaware. That's
of
everything.
Yeah.
Because he was really at no point in time did he even think, let me lie right now. Mm-mm. He was just like,
he was just living his life. Yes. Like it was golden.
Even when the man said when the judge said this driver who has a suspended license, there wasn't like a light bulb Like you didn't see a light bulb of him being like, oh shoot, it is. No, I wasn't driving. That was, it was just really like, what you telling me right now?
Yeah, he was like, what?
I mean, it's still
Apparently,
bad.
the Patreon said he had child support issues. I didn't know they could suspend your license for child support issues.
Oh, they can do all the things. You gonna pay the court for that baby.
So the niggas I know with,
You go jail
a lot of niggas I know are barbers today because of child support.
because they
said,
don't want to get the money.
Let me learn a trade where I get paid in cash because I don't want to have to give that woman that money.
Because the government is like, if we didn't have to pay for your child's health care,
Oh yeah, we gonna get it black and blood.
give up that money,
You
goddamn
ain't getting no
it.
taxes. I know that. You think you was going to go to Aruba? You was going to get something in April?
Nigga, you rude yourself to the couch because you ain't going nowhere. Now, my sister who watches this show and who is a judge always.
Not a judge, but I am a judge.
Yes.
That's her TikTok. I actually am a judge.
I am a judge. Shut up. She was saying Zoom court is not more efficient. She said, I saw people saying it in the comments. It's not. She said,
really?
She said, because people be doing crap like that, man. You waiting to talk to them and they, hold on, Judge. Can I get a number 5? With some ketchup? I want the ketchup and let me get the, y'all got Sprite? You got 7-Up? Oh, just give me a Pepsi. You're like, okay, you know you're about to be going on house arrest, and you really want me to sit here
Well, if
and
I'm
listen?
going to be on house arrest, I got to get this. got to get the
food.
10-piece spicy. I'm
got the
not going to go on house arrest hungry. I
Yeah.
know that much.
Yeah, I talked to my lawyer, Judge. Yeah, it's fine, Mr. Mr. Harris. Mr. Harris, can I have your attention? Yeah, give me one more second. She's
Give me extra honey for that
she
biscuit.
said it is terrible. She said
That's
because people be
hilarious.
doing whatever the heck they want to do while they on. I said, oh
That's
God,
so funny.
people are so unserious.
Real quick, want to say that it looks like another rich person is gonna try the submersible.
Is it what color are they?
Oh.
Why they just don't have enough danger in their life? We should give them crack, and I bet you they'd stop all this shit.
We did,
their
and
affinity
it
with
became an epidemic.
Yeah.
No, we gave them coke. They need the crack.
No, they got the opiates.
No, yeah, they got opiates, but let's sprinkle some crack in there
Angel's
too.
talking about regular crack smoke.
Yes,
Oh, grade A.
Grade
yeah.
A.
They need some crack so they can stop going down here.
And what's their fascination with the Titanic? What is it?
They are bored. They don't have any danger in their life. They don't have any excitement. They're not worried.
No.
They're not worried.
No.
There is a level of anxiety, unfortunately, that after you turn a certain age as a Black person, that becomes baseline that we don't even realize other people aren't freaking living with. We're just like, oh no, this is normality. No, these get into a goddamn Coca-Cola can and go down to the bottom of the ocean. People,
Did you just see what they did? Wasn't it last year? Was it last year?
Yes, that they.
It was last year.
That then people imploded. They didn't get to go. They didn't see nothing. They didn't find
That was
Nemo.
that can in Joshua's hand.
They didn't find Dory.
Not they didn't find Nemo.
They didn't find nothing. Not the Titanic. That's what happened.
What?
Somebody on Twitter said, I don't know why we spent a week thinking that submersible was going to turn up.
Oh, we knew it wasn't, but they have money, so that's why they looked. Let it have been some Negroes that had been on a boat that was never supposed to go under. It go underwater. They'll be like, oh, they're dead.
Well, big gulps, huh?
They still waving offshore. They're dead. They're not. We're never going to be able to get to them. We're like, but we can see the Black folk right here.
It's nighttime.
they're gone. So sorry.
It's nighttime. They kind of blend in with the darkness of the ocean. I got to pick my son up.
Did y'all see the video of the woman that was on a little like a kayak or canoe type situation, and there was a whale that came up to play with her?
Oh my God, I would have died right there.
Oh, the mouth.
Doodoo everywhere.
Exactly.
Hey,
Exactly.
doodoo!
Oh yeah, the whale would have definitely known. The whale would have been like, dang. Like I know. I ain't know. That is like one of my biggest fears.
What's that smell? Dookie! What's one of your biggest fears?
To be you remember that movie what's that movie with Tom Hanks where he out in the ocean on a little
Castaway.
Castaway, And there was one scene where he's sitting out there in the middle of the ocean you just see the top of a whale. That to be on something small and an enormous creature be near me. Heart attack instantly.
When we was jet skiing, which I will never do again, we seen somewhere. We was out. Where was we going, Josh?
Catalina?
Catalina
Y'all
Island.
were doing some white people stuff.
It was.
Oh, that was big. 25-20.
I was like, if these niggas.
I can always tell when Angel thinks if you die and mess this situation up, by God, I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah.
And when I talked to her the day before, she said, "You come back from this doggone. What is y'all doing? Riding jet skis to an island?"
It pissed me off so bad. I was
You had that little tenseness in your voice.
oh, because it was like, why? Why?
So we rode them things. They go about 30, 35 miles an hour. We rode them about 40 miles into the ocean. Obviously, at this point, we could be dead. I don't know which way from which. I'm still like, how is this God know which way we're going? We see killer whales not far from where we are.
Y'all just right towards them.
The guys were, Angel, the guys were like, oh, cool.
Yeah. Knock, knock. Who's there?
We've never seen this before, so what are we doing here?
Right.
And we've been doing this for 10, 15 years. We never seen one that close. And they was close. And it does put... Scale is a crazy thing because I'm a pretty large man.
Not to them whales, nigga.
But to them whales, I might as well be a Reese's Pieces.
You are a damn Tic Tac.
You
are
like, what's that, 270 to me? To a 7-ton beast? I don't know how many tons, but it's a lot.
Yes.
You know how many fish I gotta eat to get the 270?
And you know we season come good season.
Okay.
He said this might as well be
That's
fried
salt. You feel
catfish.
that kick?
That
That's
nigga
right
like,
back.
woo! Them niggas was salty that day, man.
He tastes kind of funny.
That's it.
That's
and I ain't
it.
got my children is with no father.
I'd be so mad. I'd be like, and I would tell your children, your father was a terrible person.
Selfish.
Selfish.
Dear Isaiah, your father didn't care. He wasn't.
Because you know what? Guess what he didn't have to do is jet ski all the way over to Catalina.
You can go do some circles like a regular person where you
Right.
can see the ground.
Yes.
Go and jet ski in Miami, do 3 little circles for 30 minutes and take your black behind back up on the shore.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Don't worry, Angel, I'll never do it again.
You better not.
I won't do it because it hurts your balls.
I bet
and
it do.
legs. And I bust my lip on the
That's what I was
And your
hoping the Lord
hands.
punished
and
you.
your hands hurt.
Blisters?
Greg's hand was bleeding. It was crazy.
I was hoping the Lord punished y'all. Not to death, but punished y'all to enough that your arrogance to think that y'all can just do whatever the hell y'all want to in life. He gave us feet to walk.
He sure did. All right, y'all.
We
See you next week.
Oh yeah, this is for the regular folk. We'll see you next week.
Yeah, we'll see you next week. Happy birthday, Joshy.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
John, we about to kick it off again.
Here's another banger for you. Here's another one. Here's another banger for you. Here's another one. Here's another banger for you. Here's another banger for you. With my boy Kev on stage. And that chick Angel.